Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. We are getting ready for our second quarterfinal game of the day as we are here with our special state tournament pregame show live from Mix 1041 on MixTV.tv from our Kia of Cleveland studios. I'm joined by Josh Rogers once again. Our special pregame coverage is presented by Tennessee Wesleyan University. And Josh, as we come back on the air this afternoon, what a way to start the tournament off locally.
Oh, absolutely. Big win by the Cleveland Lady Blue Raiders, 60-44 over Lincoln County. Just an unbelievable game from the beginning. And listening to the broadcast earlier, Terry and Greg were talking about how this basketball game is going to be won by the team who goes on the biggest run. It was back and forth all day. That third quarter was really kind of hairy there for a little bit for the Blue Raiders, but in that fourth quarter, they turned it on, ended up winning that game 60-44. Rodriguez for Cleveland had 10 points. Hurst with 20 points, 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Callie Brewer had 10 points as well. And a big thing there at the beginning, we were told that they would be down a player, that Micaiah Westfield would not be playing today. Right there at the start of the game, she got the start, got the boot off the ankle, and was able to play. Played a dominant game, great defense, and also, again, Emily Patterson, probably the defensive MVP of that game, just an unbelievable difference maker. They held Petty to 16 points, and Tips, two people we talked about earlier in our other game, held them and just really made Lincoln County kind of play a sloppy basketball game the entire day. Cleveland, with that big win over Lincoln County, will face Bartlett on Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time, 10:30 Cleveland time. And so we're looking forward to a big game. Coach Bianca Hensley punched her ticket into the Final Four, first year as a head coach there for the Cleveland Lady Blue Raiders. Just super excited for them, proud of those girls and that team for what they've done. But the game of the afternoon is about to start here in just a few minutes, and we're super excited to see our Lady Bearettes, our Bradley Central Bearettes basketball team, an unbelievable start to this season. Coming back, only one loss on the season so far, and that was an out-of-state loss to Wesleyan out of Atlanta and a tournament down there. But listen, they're the queens of Tennessee right now, and everyone's coming after them. And after winning the state championship last year, they're back in the top 8, back at the Glass House, looking for a repeat on the season, and hopefully they can go back to back is what their hope is. But with only one loss this year, they're going to be going up against a Clarksville team that's 31-0. Clarksville team is a good team, and I know we're going to talk with our guys that are up there here in a few minutes, and would love to get some input on them about this Clarksville team and what the Lady Bearettes have to go after today.
All right, we've got Gary and Steve standing by live at MTSU. We're going to check in with them. We'll take a quick break right here. You are listening to Mix 1041. We're on, by the way, the Mix 1041 app, which was absolutely loaded with thousands of people listening to the Cleveland game earlier. We expect the same thing with Bradley. Again, tip at 3:15, although, as I was just talking to Gary off the air, there's a game happening right now, so we're going to check in with Gary and Steve in a moment. They're scheduled for 3:15 to play Clarksville here on Mix 1041. You can download the free Mix 1041 app. Listen on your phones, your mobile devices. It's free thanks to CHI Memorial. Download at mymix1041.com. Our special state tournament pregame show and our pregame coverage overall is presented by Tennessee Wesleyan University. Tennessee Wesleyan University invites you to choose blue. On Tuesday, April 9th, you're invited to visit the beautiful campus in Athens, experience all things Tennessee Wesleyan, including learning about generous financial aid opportunities, the academic, social, and athletic advantages that Tennessee Wesleyan offers, and meet with current students and faculty. To learn more, visit tnwesleyan.edu. Choose blue. Choose Tennessee Wesleyan University. We're going to take a 2-minute break right here at 9 minutes before 3 Eastern Time. Of course, all of our high school athletic coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
When most people think,
Jenny, I just don't know what we're going to do. Hannah really wants to go to Wesleyan, but I don't think we can afford it. You know, that may not actually be true. Emma qualified for the TWU pledge at Tennessee Wesleyan. She's going to be a Bulldog, tuition free.
But how's that even possible?
It's a program that offsets the cost of education for local families.
That sounds like a great option for us.
You just need to go to tnwesleyan.edu and check it out.
Tennessee Wesleyan, where dreams meet affordability.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Oh, March Madness is definitely here. Good afternoon, everyone. Along with Josh Rogers, Steve Hartline on Mix 104.1. We're on MixTV.tv. We're also on the Mix 104.1 app, that free download at mymix1041.com. Our special pregame show presented by Tennessee Wesleyan University. Visit tnwesleyan.edu. Now let's go live to Murfreesboro, the voice of the Bradley Central Bears, Gary Owenby, live at the Murphy Center, where action is taking place right now, Gary.
Good afternoon, Steve. We're watching the tail end of the game here between the Coffee County Lady Raiders and the Kingsport Dobbins-Bennett Lady Indians. It's a 44-39 lead in favor of Coffee County with only a minute 37 remaining in this game here. They've been burning time out, so this game probably is going to get started right on time. There's a 15 minutes allowance between games to warm up, but the winner of this game will take on the winner of the Bearettes game with Clarksville tonight. And I heard you talk a little earlier. If you go back 1 year ago, the Bearettes came in ranked number 2 with 31-1 record, and they had to play in the very first game Bearden, who was unbeaten in number 1, who was 31-0 or something like that. And they had a 57-game winning streak. Well, the Bears ended that streak right in the first game of in the quarterfinals, they call it here. And now this year, sort of reversed. The Bears come in on top at 31-1, and Clarksville is unbeaten at 31-0, and they're ranked number 2, have been all year. So it's a matchup of 1 against 2 for the second straight year for the Bears, although they were second last year and first this year. So we expect a great battle here, great crowd here, a lot of enthusiasm, and it's been a great place here at the Glass House to watch the games.
Hey, Gary, it's Josh, and we just want to say thank you guys so much for all you guys do for heading over to Murfreesboro to bring us this broadcast today. As you were saying, Bradley Central Bearettes won that state championship last year, and they're coming in with a target on their back. When you're a state champion and you're coming back into the state tournament the following year, I think everybody kind of has your name circled, right? And how does the Bearettes? How does Coach Reuter get that team to play and get ready for this game? Coming back from a state championship last year, being able to have have all those teams kind of come after them this year.
Well, he geared up on his schedule this year. He's beaten Knox Catholic, who just won the Tennessee Private School State Championship, and he beat River Ridge out of Georgia, who won a state title last year, and he lost that game to Weston, who's number 1 in the state of Georgia right now. And so he did that, but toughened up his schedule. And I was talking, the girls were sitting down right behind us watching this previous game with Steve and I, and talking to them. They feel like they're ready and loose. They practiced this morning at Tennessee Tech, get some time in on the floor, and on the college level size floor too, like this one is here. And you're going to have a matchup today of 2 Miss Basketball finalists with Amari Berry from Clarksville, who was nominated last year as a junior, didn't win it. And this year, Kamora Fields, who's just a sophomore, will be probably her main competition for that award. I don't know how that will turn out. That's decided at the end of the regular season. I don't think postseason play figures into that at all. But, well, I know it doesn't. But it's going to be a good battle. I think he'll have his girls ready. He's got a deep bench. And you can look for Tatiana Stovall to be asked to stop Barry because she's a defensive stopper, no matter if it's a guard or a wing or a post or whatever. He's the one she looks to. We got to keep her out of foul trouble and just keep her rolling.
Yeah.
We know kind of Clarksville returns to the state tournament following a state quarter loss last year to Greenbrier High School. They're 31-0 on the year as well. For all of us back home who might not know a whole lot about that Clarksville High School team, give us a little insight to who they are, how they play, and how this Bradley Bearettes team will match up against Clarksville today.
Well, they like to shoot the three-point shot, and that's what you'll see out of Barry. She's had 99 three-point shots made this year out of 254. That's about 40%, which is better than average. So look for her to be the go-to girl there. And they've also got two other players averaging in double figures with Malin Smith, M-A-L-O-N, I guess it's Malin Smith, and Emma Young. So they're two big players there. And not only does Barry score, she rebounds a lot. She's got almost 7 rebounds per game. So that's going to be a matchup there. And we don't know who Clarksville's played. Looking back at their schedule, we're unsure. And this game just ended right here, by the way. And Coffee County will move on 48-39. Coffee County beats Dobbins Bennett 48-39 to finally in that game. So the winner, that's going to be Coffee now, awaits Bradley Central. And we saw them play at Bradley this year in the Thanksgiving Classic, Coffee County. And they did not play Bradley. They played McMinn Central and beat McMinn Central, who's one of the teams is here and finished runner-up last year. And then McMinn Central turned around and beat the tar out of them. So I don't know if that tells you anything or not. That was back in November. But I think the matchup, we've not seen Clarksville play. So without seeing them play, it's hard to see what kind of matchups, what kind of speed, quickness, and size have. We do have their size. They do have some girls that will be 6'2", and Barry is a 5'9" girl. She's going to Clemson, by the way. And she's a great scorer for them. She's averaging 24 points per game. Same exact figures almost as Kamora Fields, averaging 23 points per game. So it's always fun here at the Glass House. You never know what to expect tournament time. Like this game right here, just to give you a quick review of it, Coffee County jumped out on top in the first period by 12 points, by 13 points. And from that point on, Dobbins Bennett outplayed them for the final 3 quarters. But you can't, the old saying, you can't win a game in the first quarter, but you can sure lose one. That's what happened today with the Dobbins Bennett Lady Indians here.
And that game, Coffee County, they'll play the winner of Bradley Central and Clarksville today. They'll play that game on Friday, I believe, at 11 a.m. Central Time. Is that correct?
That is correct. So the Cleveland girls have started off at 10:30 our time against Bartlett, who's a mighty, mighty good team. People may look at Bartlett's record and think, oh, this is not a good team. They've lost, 10 games. But if you look who they played a lot of teams out of state. That's where most of their losses come from. They are absolutely a solid, rock-solid team, and Cleveland will have their hands full with those girls.
If you're a Bearette fan, you know the names, right? Kamora Fields, Avery Brewer, Harmony Ware, Tatiana Stovall. You've heard those names all year long. What do those 4 girls specifically have to do together, and the entire team obviously have to do together today, and to be able to continue on this state championship run that they're after? Well,
as Coach Reuter will tell you, I guarantee, we've got to do our thing. If we do our thing, stay away from injuries, stay out of foul trouble, things like that. 2 things Coach is always concerned about is injuries that happen during the game or in practice, like yesterday. They're here in good health except for Abby White, who hurt her ankle a couple of weeks ago, and she's out, of course. But other than that, they're in pretty good health. And he's always a guy who preaches defense and limit your turnovers. He sets goals for every single game. How many turnovers he sets a high limit. I want no more than 7 or 8 turnovers, whatever. And it changes with the team they play. And he'll say, I want you to shoot so much percentage shot from the field and at the free throw line, and like any coach would do. He's been doing this for 14 years ahead of the Bearettes and for 30 years, I think, overall. So he's a veteran. He's been here. And maybe one thing about the Bearettes, they've been here so many times that these girls are playing. Have been here. Some have been here 3 times.
Yeah.
So
that was one of my last questions I was going to ask you. The Cleveland guys, Terry and Greg, they were talking about the court difference, the different views at the Glass House, how the backboard looks different. How does that play for the Bearettes, who've been there 3 different times? So a lot of these girls have, and obviously as the returning state champions from last year, how does playing in that court where it almost, it's getting to be like it's almost kind of like a different home game, right? Like that you would think for kind of Alabama or Georgia playing in the Mercedes-Benz Dome down in Atlanta.
Well, I agree with that. We've played a lot of games here. Matter of fact, this is our 34th trip over here, not with this same group, but this is the 34th time Bradley Central girls have been here, and that's the most of any team in the state. The backboards here are on supports. They're not like hanging from the ceiling like high school gyms usually have. And behind you, the crowd's behind you. It's like any typical college scene you see on TV with the background is people trying to distract you as you shoot free throws, and it's a 94-foot full college court. Bradley at home plays on a 90-foot court, and you may not think that makes a difference, but it does over the course of the game. It makes a huge difference physically. So I think he's got the girls in good shape. They practiced this morning at Tennessee Tech on the college-sized floor, and we're waiting to get it tipped off. The Bradley girls are on the floor warming up, as are the Clarksville girls, and it should be a fun game, a really good fun game.
Well, Gary, we're going to take a break real quick, and we're going to come back to you. You're listening to high school basketball coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. You're getting ready to start Bradley Central versus Clarksville here in just a few minutes, and we'll be back in just about 30 seconds.
You're going to love our prices.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
The tip time for Bradley and Clarksville right here on Mix 104.1. Also, we will have the audio on our Mix 104.1 WCLE Facebook. And for this pregame, we're on mixtv.tv. Our pregame show here, a special show, is presented by Tennessee Wesleyan University. You can visit tnwesleyan.edu. Choose blue. Choose Tennessee Wesleyan University. Hello to our friend Blake McCaslin, Dr. Tyler Forrest, everybody at TWU. I'm joined by Josh Rogers. We're about to send you out to Gary and Steve and let them take it the rest of the way. Josh, I want to go back over to you.
Yeah, Gary and Steve, are you guys still there with us?
Yes, we're here, right here.
I want to ask you guys both the same exact question. If you guys would give me one key to this game for the Bradley Bearettes.
One key is turnovers. Keep from having them and make the other team have them. That was me. And Stevie stepped down here. He's talking with Joe Cannon down there. They're talking about where they're going to eat after the game, I believe.
well, good deal. I agree with you, Gary. I think that turnovers are going to play a big part in this game. We obviously we were there the other day at watching the game against Oakland there at Bradley Central back on Saturday, and there was a lot of turnovers during that game, a lot of scruffles for the ball, and so I think for the Bradley Bearettes tonight, it's how can they get out fast, how can they get out and score, and how can they play their game. There's nobody better at playing this game than the Bradley Bearettes when they're on, and I think that if they can play their game and they can make sure that Clarksville doesn't make them play a different game than they're used to, I think the Bradley Bearettes are going to have a great chance moving forward tonight. And we just appreciate you. Looking forward to listening to your call. You and Steve there on Mix 104.1 and also on Facebook, Mix TV as well. So as you always say, God bless and go Bears.
Well, another key, I think, is getting off to a real good start, which the Bears seem to just do to so many teams. And then if it's a close game, the key is start of the third period, the first 3 minutes or so. It will determine who's going to win this game, I think. But that's our opinion here.
All right, Gary. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break, buddy, and send it right back to you here in just a moment, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
Why don't you say it? You're a Cleveland High Hall of Famer. Why don't you say it? Go ahead. Say it.
I'd say that.
Say it. Say it.
Go Bears.
Say God bless and go Bears.
God bless and go Bears.
There you go,
And
Steve.
go Lady Raiders. Go everybody. All right. Josh, thank you. A lot of fun here this afternoon. All right. So we're going to take a break right here. When we come back, we will send you to the call. Of course, Gary Owenby, voice of the Bears and Bearettes, and Steve Wells going to have the call for you. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps disturbing your sleep? Call our buddy Dr. James Gooden over at Milligan Vein. They offer an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. A day. You
obviously didn't go over between our breaks. So still the same.
That's not nice. And your procedure is covered by most insurance. Go to MilliganVein.com or call Dr. Gooden today, 961-5682. You're listening to Mix 1041. Download the app from our website. Listen on your phone and mobile devices. It's almost time to go to Murfreesboro. 7 minutes after 3. Bradley, Clarksville, they are next.
Did you figure out what you're going to do for college yet?
No, I don't think so. I'd like to go to Wesleyan like you, but I don't think my parents can afford it.
I bet they can. I qualified for a program and I'm going to TW tuition free.
Really? How is that?
The TWU Pledge. It's a program they offer to local high school students that basically helps with their tuition. You should check it out.
Will do. Can you send me that link?
Yeah.
Don't let anything stand in the way when excellence is within reach. Tennessee Wesleyan University is the best value in higher education for East Tennesseans. Tennessee Wesleyan, where dreams meet affordability.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. And we have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
More about on-campus and online opportunities. Choose Blue at Tennessee Wesleyan University.
Welcome back once again to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, the Glass House, they call the place here on campus of Middle Tennessee State, the Murphy Center. And people said, why they call it the Glass House? And I know one thing, they've never seen it. If they have to ask you why it's called the Glass House, they've never been here, because it is a beautiful facility. It sits high on a hill here right in the heart of the campus. And the lower is in a bowl, sort of, and it's dug out of the ground, and it gets high there, and the top part is all glass enclosed all the way around. Steve, magnificent place. There's no other place in Tennessee, I think, comes close to even playing a game here. But we got the Bearettes today going to play the Clarksville Lady Wildcats, as they're called. They're 31-0. Bearettes coming in pretty good record, 31-1, defending state champions, Miss Basketball finalists. So does Clarksville have Amari Berry, who was nominated last year as a junior. She is a Miss Basketball finalist again this year as a senior. She is bound for Clemson. And the Bearettes with all those juniors and only one senior, that's Grace Phillips. They're warming up here, and they're going to be the home team dressed in white. And Clarksville will be dressed in black. Looks like blue and yellow stripes maybe for the Lady Wildcats there. They're coached by a guy named Brian Rush, who's been here 19 years as head coach. As we come to you from our pregame show brought to you by Tennessee Wesleyan University here on Mix 104.1. Our game supplied by Mr. Josh, who was just on that show there, Josh Rogers, in our pregame show there. And we have our own basketball finalist, Miss Basketball finalist, and of course that's a sophomore, Kamora Fields. Bear was nominated last year as a junior, did not win it, so odds are typically, if you have a great year after you're nominated as a junior, and your team is good and they're unbeaten at 31-0, number 2 in the state, you got a real good shot to win it again. This award is decided in the regular season, not the postseason. Does not come into play for that, just like Mr. Football Awards and so forth in the football world. But right now, the Bearettes and the Lady Wildcats on the floor warming up. Of course, Coach, tell you about Brian Rush, though. He has 3 wins shy of 400 wins. He had 397 is what I've been told. So somebody back in his mind probably said, you know, Coach, if you win 3 more games, that'll be your 400th win. He's 397 and 214. On the other hand, let's turn this around. Coach Reuter is 419 and only 44 losses out of 419. Well, out of 463 games, he's won 419 of those. That's 90.5%, even a better percentage than the legendary coach Jim Smeedy, of course, who coached and won 1,207 games for the Bearettes. So Coach Reuter's doing quite well. And right now, while we have time, we're getting close to tip-off here. Let's go ahead and give the starting laps. Brought to you by Honda of Cleveland as part of our pregame coverage presented by Tennessee Wesleyan University. For the Bears, they'll start a 6-foot sophomore, as we mentioned, a Miss Basketball finalist. Number 0, Kamora Fields, averaging 22.6 points per game. Number 2, a 5'6" junior, Avery Brewer, averaging 10.8 points per game. Number 11, a 5'10" junior, Harmony Ware, averaging 14.2 points per game. Number 20, a 5'4" junior, their point guard, Leo Wilcox, averaging 3.2 points per game and doing a well of a job at the point guard position. And number 21, a 6'1" junior, Tatiana Stovall, averaging 12.5 for the Bears of Coach Jason Reuter, assisted by Amy Tinsley, Keith Freeman, and Adam Belford. For the girls from Clarksville, which is just west of Nashville, we're unfamiliar with that, the Lady Wildcats will start at 5'9" senior, Amari Berry, who is a Miss Basketball finalist and averages 24 points per game. She wears number 2, and she is bound for Clemson. Number 3, a 5'9" sophomore, Kira Gringer, averaging 3.7 points per game. Number 13, Ella, that's his name, Munziers, I believe it is, M-U-I-Z-N-I-E-R-S, Munziers, averaging 6 points per game. Number 30, a 5'6" junior, Maylin Smith, averaging 13.6 points per game. And number 34, Ella Moore, a 6'1" junior, averaging 7.8 points a game. They call the girls to the sidelines, and the PA gentleman here will introduce the teams. They always introduce the entire team. They'll introduce the non-starters first, and then they introduce the starting 5 for both teams here. The Clarksville Lady Wildcats, Bears will be directly across from us as far as the seating goes as the home team, and they'll open the half working right to left, with the Lady Wildcats going left to right here in this beautiful palace at Middle Tennessee State. Good crowd here. We see the Bradley Pep Band up here to our right, and they had a bus.
Yeah.
Busload of kids.
That's a huge Bradley throng here.
And looking over here at the Clarksville side, I see maybe 50 people. If that, I don't know exactly.
It looks like the baseball team.
Baseball teams here dressed out in their baseball uniforms and baseball caps, but I think we've got a far outnumbered.
We've got 2 pep bands.
And, oh, yeah, I see another pep band up there. That must be theirs. Of course, there's 4 more games after this one here tonight, too, so who knows. We've seen a lot of cheerleaders running around here that we don't know who they are. And here comes Clarksville cheerleaders and the Bearett cheerleaders out on the floor as right now they're getting ready to make the introduction. And they'll introduce the Lady Wildcats first here on Mix 104.1, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Price. I'd like to remind you about Tennessee Wesleyan University. Invite you to Choose Blue in our pregame show on Tuesday, April the 9th. You're invited to visit the beautiful campus in Athens to experience all things Tennessee West, including learning about generous financial aid opportunities, the academic, social, and athletic advantages Tennessee Wesleyan offers, and meet with current students and faculty. To learn more, visit tnwesleyan.edu. That's tnwesleyan.edu. Choose Blue. Choose Tennessee Wesleyan. We appreciate them being sponsoring our pregame show today. It's always exciting here. And someone is 3 wins away from a state title, and as we've said for the last few games, why not us? Bears won it last year, 35-1. And they're not going to introduce the non-starters. That's for the state championship game. The Lady Wildcats being introduced. Clarksville in their black uniforms, gold numerals trimmed out in blue. And the Bears, of course, in their home whites. And here comes Kamora Fields, the first being introduced. For the Bears, Avery Brewer overcame an injury. She's back doing Avery Brewer type things. Harmony Ware, the next to introduce, the 5'10" junior, wearing number 11. Malia Wilcox, one who gets a lot of credit for making this team go. She's the point guard. And the junior, number 21, Tatiana Stovall of the Bearettes. And we're ready for a tip-off here as Clarksville's had their pregame huddle prayer, and the Bears are having their pregame huddle prayer. The officials are assigned from areas that neither team has been officiated by this year. I guess is the proper way to say it. We recognize these guys. We've seen them before. And they're going to cut the music, and here we go. Tatiana Stovall will tip it off with Ella Moore, who's a 6'1" senior against our 6'1" junior. The tip will be tipped and tipped the second time, and it goes to Clarksville. All the way through the lane, and she'll lose the dribble on it. Picked up and then out of bounds to Bearettes. The little girl, that's going to be their point guard, I assume. Number 30, Maylin Smith, averaging 13.6 points per game. She drove through the lane. Let's see what kind of defense they're going to play against the Bearettes. Looks like just a straight-up man-to-man. Wilcox in backcourt across to Brewer. Brewer flips it back to Wilcox. She's going to be challenged at top. Brewer on the left wing will not shoot. Back to Wilcox. Both these teams, two of the very best, probably two very best in the state, without doubt. Here's Kamora Fields on the drive, going to the hoop, shot up, and good for two. Bears have the first score. At 7:22 in the opening quarter play, Bears up 2-0. Emma Maylin Smith in backcourt. I hope that's how I'm pronouncing her name. And down low, wide open, an easy two is Ella Moore. Wide, nobody. He's looking, I guess, for Berry.
He's looking for a trap up top and let her slip by.
Brewer has it knocked away, grabbed it back in backcourt, but it's tipped that way. She'll go back to Wilcox, and boy, they're going to play half court for Roche Stevens. Inside, come on for 2 more points. That's good. And I think she'll draw the foul. Yes, she will. Well, number 44 or 34. It's going to be 34. Ella Moore, her first. And Kamora will go to the line to shoot one for Cleveland Utilities. The Bears up 4-0 at 6:52, or 42, excuse me. 4-2 in the opening quarter play. Moore's shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound to Moore of Clarksville. 4-2 Bearettes, 6:45 in the period in backcourt. It's going to be Smith. She'll bring it across, and here's Berry with the ball now. Tatiana Stovall, I know she's the one that's going to be asked to stop her. She is everything you've heard in this basketball finals. 24 points a game bound for Clemson. Here comes a long three. Her first shot, short rebound. Bearettes. Kamora Fields clears. She is a three-point shooter. And here comes Wilcox into the paint to Brewer. She'll drive back to Kamora. Lost it, grabs it back. It'll be Avery with a shot. Up for three. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds to. No, saved by the Bears. Back up by Kamora. Shot no good. One more time. Kamora again up. And no good. Missed another bunny. Rebound. And out of bounds to Clarksville.
You got to have those in close like that one,
yeah,
Gary.
You sure do. And she just couldn't get them to fall there. We're on press row here at Murphy Center, the Glass House. Berry in backcourt with Stovall shadowing her. She'll get into front court now. They'll go to Mutineers. And here's a shot up by Moore. No good. Rebound. Fought far on the floor. Picked up by Bradley. Kamora Fields has it. She's going to be bumped and bumped and bumped again. And she'll go to Harmony Ware. Harmony wants to drive the lane. Goes up for two. Shot is good. And she's fouled. Give it to her.
How did she get that up there?
I don't know. Two players. And one of them going to be charged with a foul. It's going to be number 2. Amari Berry. Boy, it's good to get her in trouble.
Yeah. Pick up another quick one and you're going to sit for a little while.
6-2 the Bears on top. One shot for Harmony. It's good. 7-2 Bearettes. 5:41 to go now in the opening period play. Amari Berry in backcourt. She'll go to Smith. Smith's going to be double teamed. They got her trapped, and she spins through there somehow. Keeps that dribble alive. Goes to Berry. Berry on the right wing, left wing. Pushes off big time. Stovall just really not going to let her get an open look. This can be a great matchup today, folks. And here's the ball lost inside and grabbed away by the Bearettes. Malia Wilcox takes it away. Oh, she had Harmony down the floor. Berry to Brewer for 2. Shot good. Bearettes.
Timeout.
And they want a time, and we'll take one. Avery Brewer nails a 2-pointer. Bears lead it 9-2. I'd like to remind you about some things. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps disturbing your sleep? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. And your procedures covered with most insurance. Visit MilliganVein.com or call Dr. Gooden today at 423-961-5682. That's Milligan Vein, one of our great spots here for postseason basketball on Mix 104.1. Steve Wilson, Gary Oldby here with you. Courtside, 9-2 Bearettes have forced a timeout for the Lady Wildcats of Clarksville. Steve, good start for the Bearettes.
Yeah, you want to get out to that good start and just keep the pedal mashed to the ground.
Bradley Band, you'll hear them in background here. They got a sign that says Free Rio, whatever that means. I don't know who Rio is.
And don't mess with the vest.
No, that's right. They got that nickname hung on him a couple years ago. Talking about Coach Reuter and his sweater vest he wears. And as we have time back in, it'll be Clarksville in backcourt, trailing at 9-2. The Bears up 9-2 here at 5:12 to go in the opening quarter play on Mix 104.1. And Brandon's going to press them all the way. And here's the ball tipped out of bounds by Harmony Ware as Berry tried to hit Moore down low. That's Ella Moore. She had their first and only bucket so far. 9-2 Bearettes. 5:03 in the period. Amari Berry to inbounds. She will inbounds to Smith. Smith will take it up court now to Gringer. Kiera Gringer. Back to Berry. Berry on to Smith on the drive. Wilcox stops her. She pushes off big time. Here's a long shot. Air ball. Rebound on the backside. Out of bounds to the Bearettes. The Bearette basketball. That time, number 3, it's going to be Kiera Gringer. Had the air ball from the right corner. 9-2 Bearettes at 4:45 in the period. The winner will take on Coffee County, who beat, in a close game, beat Dobbins Bennett right before this game here. Kimora Fields comes open in the lane, goes up for 2. No good. Rebound as she hit the bottom of the rim. Rebound pulled away by Musniers. They'll go quickly to Smith, who they like handling the ball, it looks like. She's the point guard. Back to Berry. On to Smith again on the return pass. Smith out top. Chased by Wilcox. She's quick. She wants to drive against Harmony. She'll spin in the paint and throws it, though, over to Moore. Shot up. Blocked by Kimora, but a foul. And she'll shoot 2. It's a 6'1" Emma Moore. Fouls on Kimora, her first, and the team first. But the line to shoot 2 is going to be number 34, Ella Moore, who has their only score at 2-pointer. First one is no good. She'll have another. Clarksville was here last year. That was the first visit in a while for them. Bearettes are here, seemingly every year. We left last year and talked to Matt Gillespie, who's in charge of things right here, and said, we'll see you. And he said, we'll see you next year. I said, what do you mean? You're optimistic. He said, well, you're the Bearettes. We should expect to see you here every year. Shot missed on the second free throw. No good. Rebound will go to the Bearettes. They'll go to Brewer. Working that left wing to Harmony. Harmony with Wilcox. Now on the right wing, back to Harmony. She can shoot the 3, and she'll go inside deep, though, to Stovall for a turnaround shot. No good. Rebound, Kimora. Up, no good. Rebounds it again. Up for 2 this time. Bradley is eating them alive on the boards, just with pure strength. They got the same size. They may have a little bit taller than us if you look at them overall, but our girls are strong and in position on the boards. Here's Berry for a long 3-pointer shot. Is no good. Down to the Bearettes again. Pulled away by Stovall. Knocked out of her hands and picked up by Berry in backcourt. The 11-2 Bearettes at 3:20 in the first quarter play here. Wilcox will go left side to Harmony. She'll return to Wilcox. Brewer open. Now she's covered up. Cannot shoot. Kicks it in the right elbow. Shot it and no good. Down. Out of bounds. Nope. Saved by... That's going to be Amari Berry with the ball. And ahead now. They'll take it in the corner. They've got a new player check in. Shakaya Vance has checked in, number 4. She's a 5'5" sophomore, small girl. She's out front in the 5-count zone against Berry. And now she picks the dribble up again. She's in deep trouble. And she go to Amari Berry. And here's Berry on the drive in the paint. A little floater shot, no good. Down to Berry, back up, no good. One more gets a rebound again. Tries to go up, and she's going to be fouled. And she's walking. She is walking. Turn over to the Bearettes. In for Clarksville, number 24, Allie Howard, a 5'8" sophomore. Bearettes up 11-2 at 2:35, and their defense is doing what it does. They're going to drop back. Are they in a zone now?
Yeah.
They're in a 2-3 zone. Yep, they sure are. Wilcox to Kimora in there for 2. Drop that, guys. She's got 8, and it's 13-2. The unstoppable force, the sophomore, Miss Basketball finalist. Kimora Fields averaging 22.6 points per game. And she can play college ball wherever she wants to play, and there's a foul on Wilcox. Good call there. Right in front of us. I could have called that one. She was trying to defend Smith. Clock stopped at 2:09. Bears up 13-2. Smith will inbounds right in front of us, and she'll go to Amari Button. And boy, Stovall is there to cut her off. She's going to give her a workout today. Trying to set a screen for Bear to get free. She can't do it. 5-count zone. She'll go down to Smith. Smith out of 3-quarter court. Picked up by Wilcox. She wants to drive. And she's going to try to back in there. She's not going to back in there. And she's going to try to shoot. Will can't do it. She walked. And they're going to call a foul on Wilcox. That's 2. That's 2 on Wilcox. She walked, though, in my perspective. And that's not home cooking, I don't guess, but so what if it is? 13-2. So Aaliyah Osborne, our backup point guard, will check in after the first free throw attempt by who's shooting it? Can you see? Well, 30. That's going to be Smith.
30.
She sinks the first. It's 13-3. Bearets by 10. Wilcox out at 1:48 in the first quarter play. Aaliyah Osborne, who's a dang good point guard on her own, will step in. Next shot is also good. 13-4, and time's going to be called by Cookville. Okay, Cookville's called a 30. Let's take one for Tennessee Valley Wild here on Mix 104.1 from Murfreesboro. Girls first round of the state. Bearets 13, Lady Wildcats 4. Back in 30 seconds.
Two of the world's most iconic brands, M&M's and Twix, are made right here in Cleveland at Mars Wrigley, and they are hiring. Production assistant positions starting at $16.19 per hour and team member positions starting at $19.27 per hour, plus a $1.50 shift differential and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Benefits begin day one. Apply at careers.mars.com and search Cleveland. That's careers.mars.com. Mars Wrigley in Cleveland. Your tomorrow starts today.
Back here at the Glass House in Murfreesboro, the Bears lead 13-4. They have the ball at 1:45 now in the first quarter play. As Avery Brewer is going to be out front at this point, running point with Wilcox on the bench. Down low to go Stoma up for two. Shot too hard, no good. Boy, she's missed a lot of those here lately. She's getting a bad angle and getting it too low a little bit.
Not getting squared up.
Yeah. Smith wanting to work against Brewer now, who's going to be taking over the defensive chores against her. They'll go to Berry out top with Stovall still in her face. Berry has not scored a point yet. She's got several shots off. Can't hit them. Here's a long three, and this one is no good. Down Brandy Stovall has it. And she gets hammered. No call made. Bears have it. Stovall down the floor now. She'll be fouling.
Maybe Berry.
Falling to the floor. That's Berry. She's got two. Frustration shining through.
Somebody's coming in to get her.
And Berry is going to check out. Their superstar stud will check out, and they'll send three girls in. 24 back in. Allie Howard.
23, 23, 3, and 34.
And 3, Kia
24.
Ringer started in 24 is Allie Howard. And it'll be basketball. See, they have committed, I don't see the fouls. I'll get here in a minute. Down low, they're going. Here's Kamora off the glass again. She's got 10.
She lets you jump, and as you're coming down, she's going up.
15-4, Bearets by 11 points. Kamora with 10 of the 15 for the Bearets. Smith can't drive. Wants to go back out now to Gringer. And Smith on the drive. Shot, blocked, rebound picked up, and up and good. That time by Campbell Bousseau. Little French name, Bousseau, who checked in. 15-6, Bearets by 9 at 30 seconds to go. Bearets will hold it for one final shot here in the period. Brewer is definitely running the point guard position out front. She goes to the right corner, picks up the dribble, goes to Kamora. Clock is at 10. No, excuse me, 19. Kamora. She'll go down low to Brewer and throw it away. It's going to be saved by Brewer. Great shave. And here's Aaliyah Osborne for three. Air ball out of bounds. Nope. Saved by Stovall. Back into Kamora. She'll go to Brewer. Clock's at 7-6. Brewer drives the left baseline. Has to get rid of it. Goes inside low to Kamora. Turn around and shot up. And good for two. At the buzzer. Kamora with 12 points in the period. The Bears lead 17-6. 17-6 lead. The Bears lead the Lady Wildcats. And we'll take a 1-minute timeout here on Mix 104.1 after that first corner presented to you by First Horizon. At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Back in 1 minute on Mix 104.1.
Do you suffer from unsightly leg veins? Are your legs turning brown or swelling? Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps disturbing your sleep? These symptoms are signs of bad veins. Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better, and your procedure is covered by most insurance. Find more information online at milliganvein.com or call Dr. Gooden today at 423-961-5682 and get rid of those bad veins.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
We start the second period. The Bears up 17-6, and Addie Guerin is in the game for the Bearets. And Ava Brewer stays in there, and down low, here's going to be Stovall for 2. It's good. Boy, they're just unstoppable in the paint.
In the paint, they're just going to dominate. And they're out rebounding them.
Stovall and Moore. I hadn't even looked at the rebounds up there. They've got all the stats. Let's see. We got 3, 4. We got 12 rebounds. They've got 4. Amari Berry with Stovall in her face. She'll go to Moore. Inside low, shot up, no good. Terrible shot. Rebound Bradley. Taken away by Harmony. Oh!
Offense.
She slaps, yeah.
Yeah.
Moore's bugging her, and she turned around and slapped her. Really didn't mean to slap her, but hit her in the face. So that's going to be a foul on her. It's going to be her first. And team first of the period. Give the ball back. Coach Reuter's pointing his head, says, use your brain, girl. But she was hanging on her. And I know Moore's frustrated too. Or Smith, I believe there. Yes, Smith. Here's Berry on the drive against Stovall. And she'll go up, shot off the glass. It's good. Her first 2 points of the game. 19-8, Bearets by 11 at 7:12 in the half here on Mix 104.1, where games are always supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Brewer into front court. Skips it ahead now to Addie Guerin. 3-point range, inside low to Kimora. Kimora, is she going to go to the hoop? Yeah, no, she'll give it up and has it knocked away and grabbed back and saved on a brilliant save by Ware, and a shot up by Brewer. No good. Tip to, who's got jump ball to Clarksville. Bradley had the opening possession. This goes to Clarksville. 6:51 in the half. 19-8 Bearets. Was Clarksville still in the zone that time, Steve? I wasn't paying attention.
I wouldn't either.
Amari Berry will bring it up court. Bradley falls back into man-to-man defense. Stovall waiting her as she crosses the line. She's got screens on both sides and trying to get Berry freed up to do something. She'll drive. Can't shoot. Double team. Throws it out of bounds to the Bearets. Turnover Berry. And she's a little aggravated, I guess you'd say. Bradley ball in backcourt. Addie Guerin, a sophomore who checked in, playing some big-time basketball here on the floor at Murphy Center. We'll give it back to Brewer to bring it up. Yeah, they're in a, no, they've gone out of that. They're in a man now, it looks like. Inside low to Stovall for 2. Shot good. No stopping it. No stopping it. 21-8. In backcourt, it's going to be Smith. Slowly walking the ball up. Brewer awaits her as she crosses into offensive lane in front court. She'll drive through. Shot up. No good. Down Bradley. Pull away Addie Guerin to Brewer. Bradley looking to run. Long lead pass ahead. Knocked out of bounds by Berry. Bradley inbounds right in front of the Clarksville bench. As in for the game, back in will be a starter, Ella Moore, 6'1" girl. And she will replace Ella Muniers. Addie Guerin to inbounds for the Bears at 5:59 in the half. Bears up 21-8. Down low, wide open is Kimora for 2. She's got 14. 23-8.
She's showing you why.
Why she's Miss Basketball and why she was MVP of the state tournament last year. Bears by 15 points at 5:44 to go in the opening half of play here. Cleveland girls hadn't missed. They won their game today. I don't have the score right here in front of me. We'll get it for you in a second. And here's the ball tipped out by Tatiana Stovall as Berry and Smith trying to go for that one there. That score was 60-44 final. Cleveland beat Lincoln County 60-44. The first visit ever for Lincoln County to the state tournament. And that's got to make a difference for you mentally. We step out here on this big floor in the bowl and look around and think, oh my goodness, where are we? Right now, Berry takes that inbounds pass. She wants to drive against Stovall. Has a screen, kicks back to a teammate. Ball knocked out and stolen by the Bearets. Kimora Fields with the ball. Barrett's defense is just doing it. Brewer out front. Swings to the left side. Back to Harmony. Bradley's going to just motion, trying to set up something inside. Just free Stovall, probably. Inside low to Harmony Ware, and she's going to be fouled by number 30. That's going to be Smith. Her first if it's 3-0. And I believe it will be.
Yeah.
Yep. Her first and team first of the period. Bradley inbounds, left baseline. Harmony Ware to inbound. No, it's going to be Kimora bringing it in. And she'll go inside low to Kimora. And she's going to drive for the layup shot. Is too hard. Rebound on the backside by Stovall is missed. And then taken away this time by Allie Howard of Clarksville. 5 minutes to go here in the half. 23-8 Bears by 15 points. Smith out top. Holds the ball overhead. 5 count was on. She'll find Gringer on the right side. And chance is stolen. Just ripped away by Harmony Ware. And here come the Bears 2-on-2. And Harmony's going to take the hoop for the layup. Shot good for 2.
Time out.
Timeout, Clarksville. It's getting out of hand for them. The Bears up 25-8, a 17-point lead, and let's take one with them. A full timeout this time at 4:45 to half. 25-8, Bearets back in 1 minute on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
At Alon Planning Partners, we believe in better. A better way to invest, a better way to serve you, and a better result. Our process begins with us listening. Take advantage of our complimentary retirement strategy session by calling Jay and Brittany Hagee of Alon Planning Partners at 423-315-1441, 423-315-1441. Investment advisory services offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor.
Back here on Mix 104.1 from the Glass House, 25-8, our score. The Bears by 17. Clarksville forced to take another time after trying to slow down the defensive efforts. The Bears are just shutting down Crossville, and here goes Smith in for the drive, shot up, short rebound, Bearets, and they're dominating on the boards. There's Harmony Ware ahead to Stovall. Bradley has it 2-on-2. They're going to hold up or not. Going to go back to Addie Guerin for a three ball. It's good. Addie Guerin, the first three of the game off the fingertips of the young sophomore. 28-8, a 20-point lead, and a Kia of Cleveland three-pointer.
You're good to see Addie hit that first shot.
Yeah. Out top is Smith. Breaks through the lane, and she's going to be fouled on the block, and she'll be shooting. No, will not be shooting. She took a hard tumble. She got collided right at the right elbow. Going to be on number 40, Addie Guerin. Her first, team second. That's up 28-8 at 4:05 in the first half. A Berry open for a three shot is no good. Rebound. Bradley has it. As there's a foul right there. Comora got an elbow in the face, but they'll have the ball. Brewer ahead to Guerin. Back to Brewer. They can't leave them open. They're going to find that out. Inside low they go to Stovall. She's going to go up a little floater. Shot too hard over the rim. No good. Didn't use the backboard that time. Rebound taken away by Ella Moore of Clarksville. She'll go quickly to Berry. Wants to drive against Stovall. Little floater inside. Shot no good. Down. Scramble part. Berry gets it after it's knocked into her hands. And here's Smith on the drive. Inside low shot. A wild one up. Hits the backboard, but she's going to shoot two. Hits the upright, I mean. And she'll shoot touch foul call on Bradley Central's number 0. Comora. She's got two. And she will check out. Love Howard check in for Comora at 3:30 in the half. Bears up 28-8. The shot by Smith is short. No good. I think the Bears have gotten their heads now. And back into the game, Ella Luniers and Moore will check out. One more shot coming in for Smith. As Comora disgustedly grabs a towel on the sidelines, the shot is good. So she's got 5 points to lead her team. 28-9, Barrett's up by 19 points with we roll into 3.5 here in the opening half of play. We'll have Matt Gillespie from the TSSAA with join us at halftime as he actually hands out his stats. He's the stat guy over here, or distributes them anyway. Brewer in the corner to Love Howard. Here's Brewer for her first three, and it's good for Brewer. Oh, my. 31-9. Bears by 22. Another Kia of Cleveland three-pointer for Avery Brewer. And now she's going to foul Berry. Brewer picks up her first foul. As Stovall got blocked off, and they switched defenses, and Brewer picked her up. Team foul number 4 for the Barretts in this period now. They'll put them at the line with any more fouls. 3:02 to go in the period and the half. Smith out top. Smith is a junior. She's a good little point guard. Holding the ball, 5 count is on now. She comes free and goes to the right side. A long 3-ball shot is no good. Rebound. Bradley tipped into the hands of Harmony Ware. And Bradley's dominating. That was Ella Moore on the shot. Ahead to Brewer. 3-point range down low to Stovall and knocked away, but picked up by Clarksville. It'll be Smith on the drive against Wilcox. Shot is up, and it's good for 2. Nice shot. Nice move. Tough shot there. 31-11, the Bears by 20. That was a bad pass by Brewer that time. Here's the lead pass now to Addie Guerin. Down low to Stovall, and she'll miss, but she'll draw a free. Let's see, 2 free throws. And a foul probably on 30. Yep, Smith gets her second. At the line shooting 2, Stovall. The first shot is rolled and rolled.
Rolled all over the rim.
One more shot for Stovall, who's a junior. 2:23.5. Bearettes up 31-11. Next shot is good. So Stovall gets one of those. She's got 5. 32-11. Smith in backcourt. Where's Barry at? Oh, I see her way over there now. Stovall. I just looked for Stovall and I find Barry. Smith picks up the dribble now, and Brewer's got her covered up, and now she can't get rid of her. She could have been a 5. Here's a steal by Harmony Ware. Barrett's down, and she's tripped by Smith. She's got 3. She's the point guard. She's got 3 fouls, and they're going to quickly take her out of there. And that's going to be team foul number 3. She's out, and in for her is going to be number 3 back in. That's Kira Gringer. And also number 4, Shakaya Vance into the game at 2:05. Bearettes by 21 with the ball, 32-11 the lead. Harmony Ware inbounds pass in the left corner. Here's Addie Guerin for another long 3. Shot good again. Guerin with 2 of those monster long balls. 35-11, a 24-point lead at 1:50 to go here in the first half of play. Bearettes are roaring through here. Amari Berry's going to shoot a long 3, and it's good. That's her first 3-pointer. She's got 5, and the Bears lead 35-14. 1:37 to go in the half. Brewer in the front court to Ware. Ware, dangerous pass saved by Avery Brewer, though. Back to Harmony. She'll return to Brewer. They're coming out with their defense, extending it out further. Eddie Guerin, a long cross-court pass. Successfully completed to Harmony Ware for 2. Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds off of... that's off Addie Guerin. They're going to say it was. Bradley's going to say it's off of it.
Yeah. From over here.
Yeah. 1:13.5. Bearettes up 35-14. A 21-point lead with Berry on the drive. And there's a blocking foul call on Addie Guerin. No, it's not Guerin.
Stovall.
I've seen a 1 there. Yep, that's her first. And that's team 5th.
2 shots.
So there's 1:08 to go. Stepping to the line, number 24, Allie Howard, a 5'8" sophomore, will shoot 2. Bearettes up 35-14. Our Mountain View Nissan scoreboard. Our Bradley Concrete game clock shows 1:08. Howard's first toss is good. She'll have 1 more. 35-15. Second shot coming up for another young sophomore. A tall one. It's good again. 35-16. Inbounds turnover.
Yeah.
Brewer.
Brewer threw it in to Harmony. There's both standing.
Back to
Harmony had 1 foot on the line. I didn't think he was going to call it, but he did.
35-16. Get the ball right back. Don't need to let them go to run here before the half.
No.
Out top is Howard. Gets it to Berry. Way on the left side. She'll shoot a tremendously long 3 ball. It's air ball out of bounds to the Bearettes. As she runs over there for Talkers. And the Bradley crowd's
letting her know about it.
Yeah. A huge crowd here today from Bradley, by the way.
Yeah, we didn't have no points off that turnover, thank goodness.
Nope. Harmony Ware holds the ball out top at 50 seconds to go. She'll cross-court it to Brewer. Brewer's going to be checked closely now by Shakaya Vance. Back to Ware and on to Brewer. Brad's killing some time with 40 seconds to go. Harmony Ware thought, she'll shoot a 2-pointer. Shot is good for 2. Harmony's got 7 points. 37-16, the lead back to 21 with 30 seconds to go in the period now. We're coming up on halftime for Southland Finance. We'll remind you about the schedule. We'll have the stats. And here is a steal by Brewer. She got it. Yes, she does. Bearettes have it. 3-on-1. Brewer pulls up. Shot good for 2 more. 39-16 with 10 seconds to go. Here comes Bear. She'll take that final shot. Even she has to take it from the half court, I believe.
Just get a hand up. Get a hand.
Blocks it 4.
I don't know if she's looking for the
clock. She don't know the time. Now here comes a long, and she's fouled on a 3-pointer.
Yes, she did.
Stovall looking like, I wish I hadn't done that, because now she's going to have to go to the halftime dressing room and listen to Coach Reuter. But that is Stovall being just her second foul, though, so we'll go to the break at halftime. Bearettes with a 39-16 lead, 23-point lead for the state's number 1 ranked team over the state's number 2 ranked team But before we do, she's going to shoot free throws. That's right. And Barry will go to the line to shoot 3. And I say she gets fouled a lot. Let's see what her stats are. Free throw shooting. She's 57-78 for 73%. First one is no good. She's going to have 2 more.
Oh, they put point 2 back on the clock.
Her second shot, it's good. She'll have 1 more. 39-17. Only Barry's 6 point of the half. Of course, the team only has 17. Next shot is no good, and that went in the half. So now your halftime score is 39 for the Bearettes, 17 for the Lady Wildcats at Clarksville. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with the South Finance halftime show. Look at the first half stats, the rest of the day's schedule, and what's happened here so far today in 4A action. Back in 2 minutes on Mix 104.1, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
Do you think about your heating and cooling system? Imagine thinking even less about it, and all for one low monthly payment. Dale's Heating and Air offers carefree home comfort. The trusted technicians will install an Energy Right heating and cooling system with no repair expenses for 10 years. All for one low monthly payment, plus there are rebates and tax credits for up to $4,100. Thinking less about heating and cooling just got more affordable? Contact Dale's Heating and Air, 423-236-4000, or go to dales.com.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Tennessee Wesleyan University offers more than 80 majors and minors at the undergraduate and graduate levels. With the TWU Pledge, students may be eligible to attend tuition-free. A 10-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio ensures students receive individualized attention, and Tennessee Wesleyan remains one of the most affordable colleges in the region. Visit tnwesleyan.edu to learn more about on-campus and online opportunities. Choose blue at Tennessee Wesleyan University.
Joined by my friend Drew McClendon with Crawford's Pharmacy. Let's talk about flu season right around the corner.
We are able to do flu, strep, and COVID and be able to treat if a patient were to test positive for either of those. All the patient has to do is just call and give us a heads up and say, hey, we're coming in to get this test. One of our pharmacists will be able to perform the test, and if the patient is positive for those said illnesses, we can prescribe and treat with antibiotics or antivirals right there on the spot, and we're able to bill people's insurance for those medications if we do provide them.
It's Crawford's Pharmacy on Chambliss Avenue. Call them 479-8601.
Back here at Bradley Central, we're at halftime, brought to you by Southland Finance. And you know where they're at? They're at the corner of Peerless Road and 25th Street. SouthlandFinance.net is their website, so see them for your financial concerns. That's Southland Finance, our halftime sponsor. We appreciate them, and we appreciate all of our great sponsors. We'll have the official stats coming to us from Mr. Matt Gillespie here in a moment as he's circling around the interior of the field here. Looking at scores earlier today, the opening game of the day, Bartlett out of Memphis improved to 29-10 with a 54-42 win over Sevier County. It was 31-3, ranked in the top 5 coming in. Cleveland High School, not a surprise really, I don't think. 24-9 now when they beat Lincoln County 60-44. Lincoln County ends at 25-10 on the season. The game right before us, Coffee County knocked off Dobbins Bennett, and the final in that game was whatever it was. I don't have it, but they did win that game. 68-61, I believe it was. So
yeah.
Coffee County will be there. And this winner of our game here with the Bearets, who lead 39-17, by the way, at halftime, will be taking on Coffee County, a team we saw and watched them play, but we didn't get to play against them earlier this year. Let me see if Matt Gillespie, see if we can he's right there. See if we can get Matt on here for us in just a minute. But you're listening to our Mid-South or South Finance halftime show here. And coming up now, later today, will be the 1A games. Is he coming? Yeah, get him. Our 1A games will be next. And matter of fact, sitting up beside of us is North Green and Greenfield announcers. I'm not sure which team they're with, but they're sitting up beside of us. Here on Press Row, you have a limited amount of time to set up your game and a limited amount of time to get out. We hope to have some post-game interviews, if we can, with Coach Reuter. I was talking to him earlier. You go 45 seconds when the game is over, you have 45 seconds to talk to your team, and then you have to go to the press conference. That's the rule. That's the requirements, and that's just the way it is. Being joined now by our good friend, longtime guy here at TWSAA, Matt Gillespie. Matt, thank you for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's good to see you.
What's going on with the TWSAA right now that you can talk about that we would be interested in hearing about?
Just trying to get through these next 2 weeks and really even day by day. I mean, with 8 games a day, we've never had a schedule like that, so it's a change and one, you know, we toyed with even looking at last year when we went to 4 classes. How do we get all these games in 1 week? And last year we did start it on a Tuesday. This year, partially due to some MTSU scheduling, we kind of got in a position where we thought, all right, 8's going to be easier to, not easier, it's going to be the route to go. So we're doing that both weeks this week. It's going to be longer days, but a little bit shorter week. So we'll see how it goes.
Is this the toughest time of year for you as a person?
It's one of the toughest. Yeah. It's probably one of my more enjoyable tournaments because, like I was telling somebody earlier, out of the 32 teams here, 29 of them this week have a radio station that's covering them, which is great because most of you guys I've known since day one of when I've been working here. So there's a lot of long-time friendships, and sometimes even though it's a good friendship, this is the only time of year you get to see some people. So true. It's, you know, we go a ways back there, but it's a crazy time. It's long days, but I love this tournament and just, you know, preparing for it's a little tough, but hey, it's part of it, and could be doing worse things, you know, other than working at a state basketball tournament. So it's enjoy. I mean, the crowds are great so far. I mean, it's a great atmosphere, and we're starting off with 4A. We'll go into 1A, and it's great. I love this week.
Remind me of the guy. I can't think of his name. I can't think. The older guy, the historian who passed away.
Mr. Smotherman, Nelson Smotherman.
Yes, Smotherman.
We lost him right before this tournament last year. Right before it.
Yep. I remember he had a place where he sat on the end seat there covering it, and you didn't get his seat. That was for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what. And Nelson, I'm sure there's some people in Bradley County that know a lot about Mr. Smitty and Coach Smitty, but Nelson was probably the preeminent historian on Bradley Central, even though he's from Murfreesboro.
Yep.
But he had such a relationship with Coach Smitty, and they went a ways back. And I mean, anytime you bring out girls basketball, not just Nelson, but a lot of people always talk about Coach Smitty and those old Bradley teams. But he was an expert on that.
He had come in when he say, and Corky, of course, knew him real well
too.
And
knew Corky well.
He'd come in here, and first thing Nelson would do is come over here and start handing us the entire, before it got on the internet, handwritten scores of every single game that Bradley girls have been in, plus your opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't hesitate, and it's great. We'll miss him, but, you know, there's a lot of great people that do things like that, which makes it a lot of fun. But you guys have got, you're through wrestling now. You've got basketball, baseball starting up, rather spring fling again at Chattanooga again.
No, here in Murfreesboro.
Oh, Murfreesboro,
Yep.
I'm thinking about the football.
Blink of an eye. Yeah, we're just in Chattanooga for football. Yeah. And then, you're right. We started one that, since I oversee it, I got to bring it up, but we have wrestling as our first winter. Not wrestling. Bowling is our first winter championship, which is a 3-day event. It's pretty big. But then we go straight into wrestling, which is definitely a hot seat in your neck of the woods with so much success. Cleveland's been on such a run lately. Bradley's got a great history of wrestling there as well. But, we went from 2 or 3 weeks of that straight into this, and blink of an eye we'll be at spring fling. It's just crazy. You turn around and it's here, and then we start it all over again.
Do you get a summer break?
We do a little bit. You know, summer's not – actually, the slowest time for us is right when this ends till about the 1st of May. That month of April, it kind of everybody's in regular season mode, and we're not really preparing yet for spring fling, even though we always are, but it's not crazy yet. So it's – kind of get to catch your breath in a little bit in April.
All right. Yeah. Hey, we're going to let you go. I know you got a lot of stuff to do here.
Thank you so much for having me on. Always good to see you guys.
You're good. You too.
I'm impressed with this Bradley team, boy. They're fun to watch.
They're good.
Yep.
We've got the pleasure of watching them all year long.
You've been spoiled all year.
Yeah, we have. Yep. That's Mr. Matt Gillespie here from the TWSAA. Let's take a break, a 1-minute timeout here on the Southland Finance Halftime Show. Come back and take a quick look at the first half stats. The Bears lead 39-17, 39-17, a 22-point lead for the Bears. When we come back to break, we'll have the third period tip-off in 60 seconds on Mix 104.1.
I'm Chris Cassett with Critical Power Solutions. We are your local authorized Generac dealer for all your backup power needs. Don't be left in the dark. Make a power move. Invest in a Generac home standby generator. Call us today or visit us online at criticalpowersolutionsllc.com.
Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better, and your procedure is covered by most insurance. Visit milliganvein.com or call Dr. Gooden today at 423-961-5682.
Not all composite decking is the same. Enjoy life's beautiful moments on an equally beautiful composite deck. Envision's products feature deep, non-repeating grains and distinct colors throughout each pour, offering a truly unique appearance unlike anything else on the market. Learn more and find inspiration for your project at Cleveland Plywood. Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Back here in the Murphy Center, we got a battle of the bands. The Bradley Band right now is playing. Here's a look at the first half stats. Bearettes, Camorra Fields with 14, Avery Brewer 7, Harmony Ware 7, Tatiana Stovall with 5, Eddie Guerin with 6, for a total of 39. Amari Berry has 6, Madeline Smith has 5, Ella Moore 2, Campbell Busso has 2, and Allie Howard has 2 for 17. And the Bears will have the opening possession as we kick off the third quarter play very quickly here. Bears have 39-17. And Amelia Wilcox is back in the game with 2 fouls. Tatiana Stovall, and there were 2 fouls, and her and Barry getting physical. Here's Stovall inside. Shot is no good. Block from behind. Hit the bottom of the backboard when it was blocked, and the rebound will go to Clarksville. They trail by 22 points. Barry cross court. Things will get desperate for Clarksville here in the third quarter. If you don't get back here, you're not going to get back at all. It's just the way it is. Bradley has the same starting 5 on the floor up now. Meniere's out there with the ball, goes to Smith, she's got 3 fouls on her. She'll skip it ahead to Barry for a layup. Shot is good. That time she got a great feed, and Barry gets her second basket of the game. 39-19, Bears by 20. Wilcox spins to the left side away from Barry, goes to Harmony Ware. Harmony in the paint will not shoot. On to Camorra. She walked. No, she got fouled. That's why she walked. Foul's going to be on, is that 30? 30. Oh, that's 4. Is that 30? That's 4 on their point guard. I didn't see that one. I saw the other girl.
They didn't get it in before they could get a sub in.
Yep. She's going to come out at 7 minutes to go. Here's a long 3 by Harmony Ware. Shot no good. Rebound. And picked up by Clarksville. And, boy, she's in trouble. And out of bounds still to Clarksville. As Smith will check out with 4 fouls at 6:54 to go. Replacing her is not a point guard looking kind of person, but Allie Howard, 5'8" sophomore. Let's see if she's going to run the point, or Barry maybe. Barry has the ball in the front court now. On to Gringer. And has it stolen by Avery Brewer. Just takes it away and goes in for the layup. Shot good for 2. Just absolutely swiped it out of her hands. 41-19, the lead at 22. Amari Berry, 1-on-1 against Stovall. Stovall is just not going to let her have an easy look at anything. And here goes Gringer now. Picks up a dribble, has it knocked away, but Berry grabs it back, saves it. Allie Howard takes the ball to Berry, way outside near the half line. She won't shoot from there, I don't think. She'll step up, and she will shoot a long 3. Shot good for 3. She's got 2. And it's 41-22. The Bears by 19 at 6:01.
You just can't give her that much daylight. She had too much good look at it.
Yep. Wilcox, long pass to, they had Stovall wide open underneath there. Wilcox into the corner. Here's a long 3. Shot no good. Rebound Clarksville. Harmony Ware missed that one from the left corner. Barry takes it over. She's going to try to take over the game now. You know that's what you're going to try to do. And she will spin, get a screen. Stovall out front, staying right with her, and she'll fire along one anyway. It's no good. Rebound Bradley. Brewer pulls it out of there, and she's going to be hacked hard, but no foul call. We're at 5:27 in the third. Cross-court pass to Brewer. 3-point range shot is no good. Kicked out long, out of bounds. No one there to kick it out. 5:19 in the period.
Like to run a little clock. Big look, but a little clock.
41-22. Barry talked herself in backcourt. No one there but her. Carrying a pretty good conversation, looks like. She'll bring it to the right side now. Picks up the dribble. Goes to Howard inside low. Moore shot up. Too hard rebound. Backside up. Blocked by Stovall. Rebound Bradley. Harmony has it. Ware quick in front court, lead pass to Stovall, going to the hoop for the layup. Shot is too hard. Rebound underneath Kamora for 2, and it's good. She's got 16. 43-22, the lead still at 21 for the Bearettes. Berry is the only one really touched the ball with her point guard out. Berry is taking over that position as well, so she's going to have to try to drive, and she has it stripped away. Picked up by Moore, up no good rebound. Bradley taken by Stovall. So Berry's got the additional chore now of trying to score and also run the point. Here's Brewer for a long 3, shot and no good rebound. Clarksville, we're shooting too quick. And there should have been a foul on Berry. She pushed off against Wilcox. Berry on the left side. She's going to shoot a 3 ball here. Nope. She's going to go instead now to Meneers. And she has it tied up. And we got a jump ball to the Clarksville. 4:09 in the third. Bearettes up 43-22. 43-22. One season will end on the floor here today for one of these two teams. The winner will catch Coffee County on Friday. Again, that game will be at 12 noon. We'll have it on Mix. Right after the Cleveland game was going to be on Mix. And here's a breakaway for the Bearettes on the steal. They lose the handle, but Harmony picks it up. Trying to back away and reset the offense. Wants to drive the lane, does, and she's going to be throwing it, and it's going to be tipped out, though, by Clarksville. Addie Guerin will check in for the Bearettes, and she will replace Harmony Ware. 3:53 in the third. Harmony takes a seat. Addie Guerin, who hit 2 long 3-pointers, will inbound the ball. She'll come in long to Brewer, right side or left side, make that. Bearettes now working left to right in front of our broadcast position here. Malia Wilcox to Addie. Back to Malia. And Brewer's wide open. Oh, Malia. Guerin wanted to shoot. Brewer will step up, can't shoot, gets cut off, kicks it back out top now to Addie Guerin. Malia Wilcox takes the pass. On to Guerin again. Got Berry on Guerin right now. She hit those 2 threes, I guess. And here on the baseline is Stovall. Can't shoot it. Guerin will shoot in the left baseline. Good again. She's got 3 of those. For Kia Cleveland's 46-22. She hasn't. She's 3 for 3. They probably didn't see that coming.
No.
Who is this number 40 sophomore girl? She don't even start. She barely plays. Here's a long drive and a charge on Berry. Addie Guerin takes the charge. And it's going to be on number 2. That will be the 3rd foul on Amari Berry, the Mr. Basketball finalist for Clarksville. And they'll have to keep her in the game. Checking out is going to be Allie Howard and also Kira Gringer. And 2 really small girls. Number 4, who is Sakia Vance.
They call timeout.
And they're going to take a time and think it over. So they call time.
Yeah.
It'll be their 3rd timeout called in the game.
No, that's their 4th. They've got 1 left.
At 3:06 in the third period. Bradley up 46-22, a 24-point lead for the Bearettes here on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply. Let's take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll return in 60 seconds.
It's time for the Tenova Healthcare Health Tip with board-certified interventional cardiologist Dr. Ted Richards.
Are you young at heart, or have lifestyle factors or family history made your heart old beyond your years? Take Tenova Healthcare's free heart risk assessment to find out your heart's relative age and to learn more about your personal risk factors. You'll also receive tips to help you take control of your heart health and an instant report to share with your doctor. Visit yourheartsage.com to take the assessment.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Bradley with the ball and a 22-point lead at 46-22 at 2:52 to go here in the third quarter play from the Glass House. In the first round of the girls' 4A state tournament is Addie Guerin is in trouble, and Coach Reeder will have to call time. Well, let's keep it here this time. We just had to have a timeout there. We'd like to remind you about the Voitech Center for orthopedic care for all your orthopedic needs. It's Voitech.com.
Dale's Heating and Air, just call Dales.com.
Alon Planning, now's the time to create that game-winning plan for your future. Reach them at 423-315-1441.
Chick-fil-A, located Keith Street and Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today.
I'd like to remind you about another great sponsor, Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps disturbing your sleep? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day, and your procedures cover up most insurance. Visit milliganvein.com or call Dr. Gooden today, 423-961-5682. Barrett ball, Eddie Guerin inbounds, right front court. She'll come in to Avery Brewer. Brewer checked by Berry. Back to Guerin. Down low, they go to Kimura. So you're going to put the spin move on and go up with a shot, and no good on the and Lil Wilcox comes out with a rebound, and it's going to be taken away and picked up by Berry down the floor on the drive against Wilcox, and has it knocked away, but Wilcox is going to be called for the foul. It's going to be her third.
Yeah, she's just got to let her score 2 points and play defense.
At 2:30, a bad pass set it up, though, on the Bearettes' part. So at 2:30 to go in the third, 46-22, and Berry will not shoot free throws. The good thing is she's fouled before she could get up in the air to shoot. Berry will inbounds at some point, and we got a foul call. Foul call on Wilcox before the inbounds, so she'll have 4 fouls, and she's immediately taken away from the game, and Harmony Ware will check back in. So Brewer will stay at point. Wilcox, that was a senseless foul right there. I didn't see it, but gets foul, make a foul without the ball even being in play. Here's a long three, Bavaria shot. Good for 3. She's beginning to heat up as we're letting her have some open looks. 46-25, the lead at 19 to the Bears. 2:15 to go in the third quarter play. Harmony Ware, left wing. Back to Addie Guerin. Top the key on to Brewer. Right side now. Down low to Tatiana. She'll kick it back out top. Addie Guerin has it shot blocked by Berry. Rebound picked up and in by Harmony Ware. And Amari Berry was headed to the other end for a run out, and she didn't realize the shot had been blocked, but a Bradley girl had got it. 48-25, the lead again to 23.
Harmony, right place at the right time.
Yep. Sometimes you pick up the old trash points, they call those. Cross-court pass stolen, or a bad pass, not actually stolen, right in the hands of Harmony Ware with 1:42 to go. Ahead to Brewer. 3-point range, cannot shoot it. She'll back away, keep the dribble alive, and get a screen from Harmony as she spins to the top. Back to Harmony, right side again. Down low to Stovall. Double team inside low to Harmony. She's up for 2, and it's good. No good, but she'll be fouled by Berry, and she's going to have 4. She has got 4 fouls, and they will take her out. Going to the line will be for the Bearettes. Is that Kimura? I can't see this referee coming right. Kimura Fields going to the line, shooting 2 for Cleveland Phillies at 1:29 in the third. Bears at 48-25. First shot is good. First free throw for Kimura. Bearettes have 3 of those tonight. As Berry will check out, and also Ella Meneers will check out. One more shot. 49-25, Bears by 24. One more point would double the Clarksville score. Her second shot is good again. 50-25, 50-25, the Bears by 25 points at 1:26 to go here in the third quarter play. Smith back in the game with 4 fouls, and she drives into a double team, tries to reverse and spin free. And here's a steal by Kimura. A long lead pass outlet to Avery Brewer. Going to be thrown too hard and out of bounds. Oh, my. Coach Reeder pointing his brain again. In for Clarksville, number 33. Yep. For the first time, Emma Young, a 5'10 senior. 1:10 in the third. Smith into front court. One-on-one. She's going to stop, shoot a 3. Nobody stepped up. And here is a missed shot. Rebound Bradley's Avery Brewer. Just rips it away from one of the Clarksville Lady Wildcats, and she'll go ahead to Addie Guerin. They're going to pick Addie Guerin up now. Here is Stovall into the lane for an easy 2-pointer. It's good.
They have no answer for this.
No. 52-25. The lead is 27, the largest lead of the game. Down low comes Smith, shot short, rebound Bradley. Taken away by Harmony Ware. Barrett's running again. Ahead to Addie Guerin. Addie cross court. Nope, she'll get back to Harmony at 3-point range. Clock's at 32 seconds. They'll hold it for 1 here, I think. Addie Guerin inside low to Stovall for 2, but it's missed. Rebound Clarksville. Smith has it with 21 seconds to go. Bradley falls back. They don't need any more fouls right now. We have 4 on Malia Wilcox, 2 on Stovall, 2 on Fields. In 9 seconds. 5 seconds. She's going to shoot it. She's going to be the one that shoots it, I guess. Clock's it. Man. A wasted effort right there. After 3, the Bears up 52-25. 52-25 to have those numbers reversed. A 27-point lead as we get ready for the fourth and final period here on Mix 104.1. Our games are supplied to you. Coming to you live from Murfreesboro, the Glass House, in the first round of the girls 4A state tournament. Back in 1 minute.
At Southland Finance, they are neighbors helping neighbors. Personal, installment, and consolidation loans up to $20,000. If you need extra cash, call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance. They offer a convenient drive-through and an after-hours drop box for payments. Southland Finance is located at 950 25th Street, right in front of Ace Hardware. Call them at 423-458-3007 or visit them online at southlandfinance.net. All loans subject to credit approval.
In life, there are defining moments.
You may kiss the bride.
You got the job, buddy!
Retirement is one of those standout, exhilarating times. Meet at no cost with our local independent team who are here to help coach you along this journey. Call Jay and Brittany Hagee and the team at Alon Planning Partners at 423-315-1441, 423-315-1441. Investment advisory services offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor.
Back here at Bradley Central, Murphy Center. The Bears leading at 52-25, opening the fourth period play. They will have the ball. Brewer, Addie Guerin stays in the game. Harmony Ware, and they're going that motion offense to kill some time, get a good look. Here goes Kamora Fields driving in. Nope, she gives it back outside. Bradley out beyond the arc with everyone.
That's gone. She's gone.
And a foul, and yeah. Their point guard has just fouled out. She covers her head with her jersey. Malin Smith with her fifth foul, and she is gone. At 7:44 to go in the fourth. You feel sorry for her.
Yeah, she's just a junior.
Yeah, she's a junior, but, man, it's tough. She just walks down past the team bench into the hallway. Here's a driving sign. Shot no good by Stovall. And be picked up now by Berry in backcourt. She has been dogged all night long with Stovall. Let's see, she got 9-10. She got 14 points.
Walked.
And she walked. That's not Berry, though. It's the other girl, Allie Howard, walked. 7.5 to go in the season. Looks like for Clarksville, the Lady Wildcats. Bears up by 27 points with the ball. And they've exhausted all but one timeout. Clarksville early on trying to stop the defensive efforts in the transition game. Inside low, Kamora Fields goes up for two. No good rebound. She's a little bit short. A lot of contact allowed. Now, I think they've backed off on calling fouls. Berry will bring it to the left side now. Gets screened off of Stovall. And she's got Harmony Ware, though, and she'll throw, nearly threw that into the backcourt, and he'll return the pass to Berry. One-on-one, long shot, no good. Rebound, Bradley, pulled away by Addie Guerin, who's come in and had a really great job today. 3 3-pointers. She took a charging call and had some rebounds for the Bearheads.
Yeah, they didn't see Addie coming.
Nope. Inside low, Stovall up for two. Shot is blocked by Moore. Rebound to Clarksville. Berry will bring it into front court. Stovall just waiting on her, just lurking like a lion looking for its prey. She will go to Berry, spins through, shot off the glass, no good, rebound, tip to Bradley. Kamora Fields will clear it. 6.5 to go in the game. Addie Guerin brings it across, gives it up to Brewer. Brewer out top running the point right now with Wilcox on the bench for 4 fouls. Brewer comes open, little jump shot is no good. Rebound on the backside, back up, too hard for Stovall. Didn't use the backboard.
Yeah, she's not using it. She's just flat on the glass.
Yep. Rebound Clarksville to Berry at 6:04 to go. Berry left side. Harmony checks her. Cross court now to Gringer. Puts it on the floor, drives in the paint, kicks down low, knocked out of bounds by Fields, and here comes Love Howard in for Bradley. Typically she replaces Harmony, but let's see. She's going to replace Stovall, and here comes Wilcox back in. Love Howard in. Wilcox will be in as well. Maybe they're going to let her in. Don't think she got to the bench in time. Brad's going to call time. That'll get her in there. So the Bears have called a full timeout, and we'll take one for Tennessee Valley Rods here on Mix 104.1, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group at 5:55 in the game. The fives are wild if you're a poker player. Bradley 52 and Clarksville 25. Back in 60 seconds.
I'm Chris Castle with Critical Power Solutions. We are your local authorized Generac dealer for all your backup power needs. Don't be left in the dark. Make a power move. Invest in a Generac home standby generator. Call us today or visit us online at criticalpowersolutionsllc.com.
Leisure Time Bowling has extended hours, now open Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. and Saturdays and Sundays opening at 1 p.m. Stop by, bowl a game, and grab lunch. Leisure Time Bowling, Keith Street, Cleveland.
Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, exit 20 of I-75 and cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty. Also a great pre-owned inventory and an excellent service department as well. Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, family owned and operated. Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, cleveland-nissan.com, exit 20 of I-75.
Time back in after Clarksville with the ball. As Bradley called that timeout, they still got 3 of those left. Bearettes up 52-25 here on Mix 104.1. Here's Barry with a long 3 shot, short rebound. Picked up by a Lady Wildcat. Back to Barry. She's open inside. Backhand left. No good rebound. Bradley. Not a good attempt that time by Barry. And here comes Kamora Fields with the ball. Quickly ahead to Love Howard, who's just checked in. On to Malia Wilcox. Harmony Ware takes a pass left side. Spins free into the paint for the layup. Shot is up. It's short, but a foul called on the Wildcats, or the Lady Wildcats. This can be on number 13, I believe they said. Yes. He pronounced her name somehow, and I can't pronounce it. Free throws coming up. Who's shooting? I can't see. They picked the
Harmony
spot right in front of me to block me from seeing.
Between me and you taking pictures, they can't see.
And one more shot. It is no good. Rebound, though, but Bradley, Kamora up, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws as she's fouled. And will be, let's see, 34 Ellen Moore on that foul. She's got 2. The team has 3. At the line shooting 2. It's Kamora Fields. Yep. First shot's good. I've got Kamora unofficially with 16, 17, 18, 19. That's in for the Bearettes. Grace Phillips checks in for the first time today. Our only senior for the Bearettes. 54-25. Bearettes by 29 points at 5:27. They've had 8 consecutive Mercy Rule games all the way through the postseason and one before. Could they have another? It's 55-25, 30-point lead right now. You hit 35 in the fourth. It's a running clock. That'd be a phenomenal accomplishment here against the number 2 ranked unbeaten Clarksville Lady Wildcats. And I believe we're going to see that ranking means absolutely nothing.
Right.
It depends on what you've done, who you've played. Here's a long 3 shot, no good rebound. Bradley. Kamora Fields, who's had a field day today. She'll have a double-double easily for the Bearettes. She'll go to Wilcox into front court. Left side now to Love Howard. To Harmony. Harmony wants to drive through into the paint. Comes through easy for the layup. Good for 2. Got her for 12. 57-25, a 32-point lead. And a steal. Malia Wilcox. Shot good this time by Harmony Ware again. 59-25, a 34-point lead. We're 1 point from Mercy Road.
1 point away.
1 point from the Mercy Road here in the state tournament. And the ball thrown out of bounds to the Bearettes. In for Lady Wildcats, number 23, Campbell Bissot checks in. And the Bearettes, with 4:30 to go, will be eliminating at the final horn the Clarksville Lady Wildcats. Grace Phillips, good to see her in the game, wearing that big knee leg brace on her left leg. To Kamora Fields, she's going to go to the hoop for the layup. Shot is up. It's good, and we got a running clock. A running clock.
Unbelievable.
A running clock, and they're signaling over there to the scorekeeper, running clock. 61-25, a 36-point lead. And who saw this come? Here's Barry inside. Shot, no good. Rebound. Bradley. Kamora Fields again with a loose ball. So our Miss Basketball has shown who the Miss Basketball winner should be. No doubt about it here today. Long 3 by Kamora. Shot, no good. Rebound. And a
jump ball.
It'll go to Clarksville. Clock at 3:43. In for Clarksville, number 3, Kira Gringer checks in. And Emma Young will check out. Clarksville ball in backcourt with 3:33 remaining in the game. It's going to be Amari Berry for a long 3-pointer shot. No good rebound. Kamora Fields again.
Ball has a way of finding her.
It sure does. She's a magnet for the ball. Love Howard, the 3-point range goes to Kamora. She's going to drive that lane, kicks it back now to Harmony Ware. Harmony's open, decided not to take the shot. Now she's going to drive inside for a little shot off the glass, and it's no good. Rebound taken away by Clarksville's Allie Howard. 3:04 in the game. Bears are going to be 32-1 when this game is complete. Clarksville in their season 31-1. Their only loss to the Bearettes right here. And here's a shot inside and a foul on Bradley's Love Howard, I believe. Yep. Love picks up the foul, her first. At the line shooting 2. Number 23, Campbell Bousseau.
They're running the clock during the free throws.
Well, okay, it's fine with me.
We'll take it.
As long as it's running for us.
Yeah.
Shot is good by Bousseau, her third point. Aaliyah Osborne back into the game as Harmony Ware will check after the Bearettes. Clock is running. Well, they're stopping now, 2:41. They're supposed to stop it to shoot free throws. Some places will, others won't. Stovall going to check back in for the Bearettes. Bearettes up 61-26, a 35-point lead. Next shot is also good for Bousseau. Stovall in, and who will she replace? She'll replace Kamora Fields, who had one whale of a game. I've got her for 18, 22. I don't know how many free throws. I mean, how many rebounds. It's over 10. I can promise you that. Bradley going to run the final 2:23 off the clock here with a whopping lead. Seems like we've said that a lot this year. They'll go inside low to Stovall, and she'll be hacked. No foul call. They'll go to Wilcox, back to Aaliyah. She'll shoot a three, and it's no good. Rebound inside the Bearettes. I can't see who's got it, Steve. We got foul on foul on Clarksville, I believe. Yep, and the line's going to be Stovall. It's Campbell with a foul. I did hear that.
Yeah.
That's the line to shoot 2 is Stovall. First one's good. She's got 2 free throws, 3 buckets for 6, but man, forget the points.
Yeah.
Forget the point. Give them 8 points back. That's what she's done on Barry. That's been the story.
She's done a phenomenal job.
Next shot, no good. Rebound and a takeaway by Wilcox. She gets just, anyway, here's a long three by Wilcox. It's no good. Rebound this time to the Wildcats, and we've got a foul call on probably Love again. It'll be number 4. Yep, Love Howard, her second. Give the ball back to Lady Wildcats. Clock running at 1:40 in a running clock. 9 straight game all the way through the postseason so far with the running clock. Here's Jada Francis going to check in for the Bearettes. And a lob pass down low, shot up, no good, but a foul on the Bearettes. I believe Malia Wilcox got it. Let's see. Nope, it wasn't Malia, because she would have fouled out. At the line to shoot.
It was on Aaliyah.
Malia Wilcox.
No.
Oh, Aaliyah Osborne. Okay, yeah, 30.
Aaliyah Osborne.
I couldn't hear what this PA guy said. And they wave the white flag at Clarksville as all the starters have been pulled. We'll not give you all these names with a minute 13 to go. The line to shoot 2 free throws, Allie Howard. And she's got a replacement waiting for her after the free throws. First shot is good. Oh, that was her second one. 62-28. Bearettes. In backcourt. Malia Wilcox to Grace. And Grace is going to shoot the long three. Oh, a little hard, out of bounds to Clarksville. Clock running at 1 minute now as we go under 60 seconds to go in the season for Clarksville. Shakaya Vance will bring it into front court for the Lady Wildcats. Olivia Lew's into the game, number 14. Emma Young also there, and trying to identify this girl's friend. Number 20, Avery Hawkins, and number 22, Ava Ahern. Clock running at 30 seconds to go. We'll hope to get some Bearettes on our postgame show if we can. They have to go to a press conference if they're called. I guarantee they'll have more Kamora Fields and Tatiana Stovall there. And Coach has to go. He has 45 seconds when the game is over to talk to his players, and he must go to the press conference. It's 45 seconds free. Shot up and in for Shakaya Vance. Their final basket there of the game and the year. And the Bears are going to win this one easily in the opening game at 3, 2, 1. This game is over. The Bearettes a 62-30 win with a running clock for the 9th straight game here from Murphy Center in the first round of the girls 4A state championship. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and get it ready for our South Finance post-game show here on Mix 104.1, where games are brought to you by Hostess Library. We'll be back in just 2 minutes.
Since 1993, Check Into Cash has offered cash solutions to our customers. The application process is simple, and the lending decisions are quick. If you've been approved, you can leave our store with cash in hand. Our loan options are built to handle life's small emergencies. We offer reliable payday loans and line of credit options. Visit our website at checkintocash.com to learn more about your options, and when you're ready, drop by our conveniently located stores in the Chattanooga area, including Cleveland and Athens, to apply. We also offer various in-store financial services like check cashing, money orders, wire transfers, and even gift card buyback. Take the first step toward a bright financial future. We're here to help and aim to be your one-stop money shop. Not all consumers will qualify. Eligibility, rates, terms, and conditions apply. Rates, restrictions, and fees apply to store services. Please call or visit your local store for details.
A friendly reminder from your friends at Toyota of Cleveland. Daylight savings time is this weekend, March 10th. So spring forward on your clocks and also spring into a new car. Toyota of Cleveland has the largest selection of pre-owned inventory in the area. The newly redesigned 2024 Toyota Tacoma is in stock with more arriving daily. Check out their whole selection online or in person at Toyota of Cleveland, exit 20, and online at toyotaofcleveland.com.
I'm on my way to the Mediterranean. I can taste all the wonderful flavors as I bask in the sun. Tzatziki's, that's the one. Tzatziki's, that's the one.
Stop on by Tzatziki's, where we make healthy food taste good. Located at 4440 Frontage Road, right here in Cleveland.
Back here, a happy night, afternoon, I guess we'd say, here from the Glass House at Murfreesboro, MTSU, the Murphy Center, where the Bears rolled to a 62-30 win as the number 1 ranked Bearettes, now 32-1, knock off the number 2 ranked Lady Wildcats, who are now 31-1. And I don't think they saw a team like the Bearettes have shown here today. And what a performance it was. We have Kamora Fields with 22 points, 13 rebounds, 5 offensive and 8 defensive. Avery Brewer picked up 9 points, 4 of 9 shooting for Avery, including 1 3-pointer of that. Harmony Ware, 14 points, 6 of 10 shooting. Malia Wilcox did not score a single point, but she played extremely good basketball with 3 assists. Also, Avery had 3 assists. Tatiana Stovall with 8 points. She had, 3 assists and a block and 0 turnovers. Love Howard did not score tonight, but played. Grace Phillips, Aaliyah Osborne, Jada Francis did not score, but Addie Guerin, 3 of 4 from 3-point range, something that they did not expect. No, with 9 points tonight for Bearettes, that should total to 62 points. For the Lady Wildcats, Amari Berry, the Miss Basketball finalist, 1 of 2 in this game. The other, of course, Kamora Fields for the Bearettes. She had 14 points, 5 of 20 shooting, 3 of 12 on 3-point attempts. Kira Geringer did not score. Ella Munix did not score. Mylon Smith, 5. Ella Moore with 3. Shakaya Vance had 2. Campbell Basso had 4. Allie Howard had 2, and that will total 30. Rebounding the Bears tonight with a total of 37 rebounds to 30 for Clarksville. Let's see, we had 1 girl foul out. That was going to be Madeline Smith, the point guard, fouled out late in the game for the Lady Wildcats. Bradley had 26 points off turnovers. Man, that's a huge statistical stat. 26 points off turnovers. Clarksville had 9 off turnovers. Bradley had 11 second chance points, 9 points off the bench, while Clarksville had 8 off the bench. Bradley with, and here's a new stat we don't see very often, but I like it. Every possession, Bearettes has averaged 1.1 point per possession. Out of 30 possessions, 30 points on 60 possessions there. Bears win it 62-30, which means they will advance and play against Coffee County, who won 66-40 today over Dobbins-Bennett. Looking at the other scores for our Mountain View Nissan scoreboard, it was Bartlett knocking off Sevier County tonight, 54-42. I guess this morning, that was a 10:30 game, Eastern time this morning. Sevier County was ranked number 5 in the state, had a record of 29-5, and they lose 54-42 to Memphis Bartlett, who the Bears beat in the state championship game last year. Cleveland High School, the second game of the day. You heard here on Mix 104.1, Terry and Greg, they knocked off Lincoln County. First trip ever for the Lincoln County school to come to the tournament. First trip ever for the current Cleveland team to be here. But they win at 60-44, so they'll take on Bartlett in the first game in the 4A semifinals on Friday morning. That's a 9:30 Central, 10:30 morning tip-off for the Lady Raiders. And we talked to Coach, no, not Coach, but Matt Gillespie, one of the directors at the TWSAA. MTSU has games here this weekend. So that forced it, if they want to keep it in a 4-day tournament, which they wanted to do, that forced the state tournament to be held with some early games. They don't normally start that early. But I think Middle Tennessee has a Saturday morning game here. Also, in the bottom half of the bracket, as you just heard, Coffee County beats Dobbins-Bennett 60-44. Bearettes beat Clarksville 62-30. So Coffee County and Bradley Central will tangle in the 12 noon game. So Cleveland at 10:30, Bradley Central at 12 noon on Friday. That's the Friday semifinals. The winners of those two games will play Saturday at 2 o'clock Eastern time here for the girls 4A state championship. We hope we're involved with that. We'll have both those games on Friday, the semis, at here on Mix 104.1. Let's take a break. Nope, let's keep it here. We're going to keep it right here. Put that on there, Addie. Being joined now by some Bearettes, Addie Guerin being one of those. And Addie, 9 points, 3 out of 4 shooting. Did they see that coming tonight? Did they know you could shoot like that, or what was the deal there?
I don't really know. I haven't been shooting great recently, but I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Well, I tell you what, I said, you take away your 9 points, you take away, Stovall only had 8, but she was doing the defensive stop.
Yeah.
Take away those points, we still win by 20, 25 points, but did you ever think we'd mercy rule this team?
Not really. In the state tournament, I didn't really think that we could do that, but.
Well, I don't think anybody thought that. The number 1 team gets number 2 team, and you beat them by 32 points. That's pretty good there. But great game. Let's see, 9 points tonight. You had some rebounds too. Let's see, 2 rebounds there. Had an assist. So a good all-around stat line, and just a young sophomore. You got 2 more years to play here.
Yep.
Can we get another gold ball this year?
I think we can.
That's a right answer. That's right. And that headset there to, who was that with you? Aaliyah? I mean, no, it's Malia.
Yeah.
Malia. Come on, Malia, you're up, girl. Got some Bears out here talking. Maybe get stalled for enough time when we get Coach Rieger. Well, Malia.
Hello.
How you doing, girl?
I've been better.
You've been better, but hey, you just won a game in the state tournament.
Yeah.
You beat the number 2 team in the state by 32 points.
Yeah.
You had 2 rebounds tonight. You had 3 assists, 4 steals. We won't talk about the 4 personal fouls, okay?
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it.
Well, how do you get a foul when the ball's not even played? They're inbound the ball and you get a foul down there.
I don't even know that she cut in front of me. I tried to cut her off. They said I was holding her, so I was just like, well, dang.
Well, it's turned out it didn't really matter, did it?
Yeah.
But, well, I tell you what, I asked Addie the same question. Did you ever think you'd come in here and play a state tournament game and run mercy ruling in that game?
No, I didn't think it was going to be that easy, but it really wasn't. We really studied them like really hard, so I think the practices and watching film like helped everything out, but I didn't think it was going to be that much of a lead. I thought they were, good because they were undefeated, so.
Well, we were at 17-6 in one period, then we had 22-11 outscored them there in the second period, so it was a 39-17 lead at half, and it's over.
It was over. It was over at halftime. When we came out, first 3 minutes of the third quarter, and they wasn't turning up the intensity, we knew we were going to be able to play Coffee County on Friday.
Well, congratulations. We're going to see you Friday morning. We're going to play Coffee County. We've seen Coffee, haven't played them, but we've seen them play on our floor at home there.
Yes, we have, and we beat them, and hopefully we still have that same intensity and make it to advance in the championship.
Yep. Well, hand the headset there to Avery. Congratulations, girl. Great game.
Thank you.
As always. Let's get Miss Avery Bruin here. Have a seat here, Avery. Take a load off there, huh? Let's see, 9 points tonight. You had 2 rebounds. You had 3 assists. Had 2 steals. Pretty good night. Our defense, we've harped on it, preached about it, talked about it all year long, is always there.
Yes.
In your wildest dreams, you think we'd win a game of this magnitude by this score?
No, I didn't. But I knew we could if we played good defense. But
well, we played great as a team. We had Kamara, lights out, gave 22 points, 13 rebounds. Tatiana's telling me to go. She didn't score but 8 points tonight, but my goodness, what a job she did on Berry tonight.
Yes,
and
yes.
Had to have a missed basketball finalist. Kamara showed why she was MVP of the state tournament last year and why she's a missed basketball finalist this year. Coffee County, you got them Friday morning or Friday noon. What do you think about that game?
They're good, but, I mean, we beat them earlier in the season, but obviously we got to play, so.
Well, we'll find out how things go.
Yes.
And congratulations on a good game.
Thank you.
That's our friend Avery Brewer. We'll let her go and get back out there. And hopefully we'll have some more folks here after the press conference. Thank you, Avery. Let's take another time out here on Mix 104.1 in our post-game show brought to you by Southland Finance. We'll return in 2 minutes with maybe a couple more interviews. If not, we'll look at the quick look at the stats again and preview the upcoming games and our schedule for Friday here on Mix 104.1. We'll have another doubleheader for you back-to-back on Friday. Cleveland Lady Raiders and the Bearettes. We'll talk about that when we return in 2 minutes on Mix 104.1, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
All right, Brooke, so tell me, why did you choose Auto Square?
We were just blown away by the customer service. What my husband especially really loved about it is that we did not feel pressured in any way. We kind of fell in love with the car and the people. The person that went over the car with us with all of the features was super patient, very detailed. I will definitely be back to Chattanooga Auto Square. No question about that.
Chattanooga Auto Square.
Luxury lives here.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Mix and match your favorite flavors like buttermilk ranch, honey mustard, and spicy. Endless combinations start with 2 warm tortillas, each filled with 100% white meat, juicy on the inside, crispy on the outside, hand-breaded chicken tenders. Any 2 wraps, now just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. These items only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included. Visit restaurant for details.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
Cleveland Tire Center, the name says it all. Score big with savings now at Cleveland Tire on Bridgestone, Firestone, Goodyear, and Michelin. See Cleveland Tire for all your automotive and maintenance needs. Cleveland Tire Center has earned the trust and the business of Cleveland and Bradley County with great service, competitive prices, and extraordinary products. Cleveland Tire Center, 4699 North Lee Highway, Cleveland.
Back here at the Murphy Center, getting ready for a single-A game between North Green and Greenfield. Teams on opposite ends of the state. Was talking to our announcer here a minute ago. I'm not sure who the Jackets are or who the other team is, but they're warming up in front of us. That's the first game of a single-A. Today in 4A, we mentioned those scores, but just quickly again, Bartlett won 54-42 over Sevier County. Cleveland won 60-44 over Lincoln County. Coffee County beat Dobbins Bennett 60-44. Same score as the Cleveland score, actually. And then Bradley just knocked off and just walloped Clarksville 62-30 in a running clock game once again. So that sets up the 4A semifinals for Friday morning. And here they are, folks. You got to be here to support your school, support our community. Listen on Mix 104.1. You can listen to the audio on Mix TV. You can't show the video, but they can show the listen audio of what we're having broadcast here on the radio. Be Bartlett and the Cleveland girls. Bartlett ran runner-up last year as the Bears beat them in the state championship finals last year, but they'll take on the Lady Raiders of Cleveland. That's a 10:30 Eastern Standard Time game. 10:30 Eastern Standard Time game here. There's 2 4A finals, and the second one will be Bradley Central, trying to repeat as state champions, taking on Coffee County at 12 noon, right immediately after the Cleveland game. So we'll have back-to-back coverage. Terry and Greg will have the first game call for you. In that game, they'll have to get up early and get over here and get through that Chattanooga traffic. but they'll have that call for you at 10:30. And then we'll have Steve and I have the call for you here on Mix for the 12 noon game. We still got everybody tied up in the press conference, so we'll not be able to talk with them. They get to keep them back there as long as they want to, and they have to stay and answer every question for the TV interviews, the radio interviews, the newspaper interviews. That's what takes long, and there's 29 different radio stations here for the broadcast. If you heard Matt Gillespie halftime, 29 different stations here at Middle Tennessee covering 1, 2, 3, and 4A basketball, and we're one of those, and we're proud to be here. Thanks to our great sponsors. It's an honor always to follow our teams throughout the community and their success, especially when you get into the postseason. We're going to wrap it up for now. This is Gary with Steve Wills, who's in that press conference trying to get some folks here, but he'll not be able to get them in time. And also Keely Collins back in studio for her great help today. And we'd like to thank Tennessee Wesleyan University. We had a pregame show today, a couple of those. Tennessee Wesleyan University invites you to Choose Blue on Tuesday, April 9. You're invited to visit the beautiful campus in Athens to experience all things Tennessee Wesleyan, including learning about generous financial aid opportunities, the academic, social, and athletic advantages Tennessee Wesleyan offers, and meet with current students and faculty. To learn more, visit tnwesleyan.edu. That's tnwesleyan.edu. Choose Blue, choose Tennessee Wesleyan University. Until next time, just say so long for now, God bless, and go Bearettes.
I'll admit I was wrong. What else can I say, girl? Can't you play my head and not my heart? I was drunk, I was gone. That don't make it right, but promise there were no feelings.